Well, hello. I want to talk to you about fighting temptation and hold out. Fighting temptation and hold out. Here's what James, the first chapter, is going to talk about. Just a few verses. Here's what James says: Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say, when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then, when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. James 1:12 through 15. Temptation is one thing and testing is another. Temptation, being lured by the devil, is a demonic operation designed for your ruin. That's right. Satan wants to ruin you. That's temptation. But testing is a divine, if you will, examination. It is designed for your growth, for your betterment. And in short, temptation is from the devil and it means for your destruction. However, testing is from the Lord and it's designed for your growth and development. And so at times they feel and look the same. And so sometimes you don't know if this is a temptation from God or if this is a testing from the devil, or is this testing from God and a temptation from the devil? Because in certain situations, the situations look alike and it's hard to determine, is this the devil doing something to me, or is this God allowing me to go through something? So the question becomes, how can you tell the difference between temptation and testing, especially while you're going through some kind of battle? Battle of health, a battle of finances, a battle in a relationship, battle with yourself, battle on the job. What is this I'm going through? Is this a temptation or this just a testing? Here's how you know. During testing times, God is generally silent. During testing times, God is generally silent. He's like a great commander in chief. He speaks during times of preparation and he tells you, here's what you need to do, here's what's going to go on, and here's what's happening. But during the test itself, he generally says nothing and let you go through it and see if you can go through the time of testing. However, during times of temptation, God gives you warning. He's talking to you. Sometimes it's a still small voice, as the Bible says, and sometimes he is yelling and screaming to you, and he's trying to speak to you. And so he's trying to tell you that this thing has come from the devil himself. And he's trying to yell it at you, hey, watch yourself, watch your step. And so James reminds us that all of us will be tempted. In fact, he says, we will be, according to the text, drawn away by our own lust and enticed. This phrase in the original Greek language is in what we call an aquatic phrase in its makeup. It's used when a fish is lured to eat bait that is attached to a hook. And that's what Satan tries to do. He tries to lure you by putting certain kind of bait attached to a hook. And what happens is the fish loves the bait. But what the fish cannot see is the deadly trap of the hook that will lead to his demise and being caught. Now, testing then produces the treasures that are within you. God is trying to bring those treasures out of you, if you will. And temptation is the trap that is sent from hell, if you will, to destroy you. And so what must you do? You must hold out during times of temptations, because these temptations can sometimes be so lethal. They can be so fatal if you're not careful. And so the key to tackling temptation is simply Choose being blessed over being cursed. What did that text say in James 1? The first word you read is blessed is. If you desire to be blessed, you have to choose the right decision during times of temptation. And let me tell you, your decision, above all, to follow Jesus will always make your decisions for you. So live for the Master and fight against old temptations, and you'll discover they will not cause you to submit to them. God bless you. Have a great day.
Hey, I trust in you, Terrence. Come on. Oh, Lord, Jehovah. Come on. I trust, hey, in you. Come on, sit. I believe you. I trust in you. In you. Oh, Lord. Come on, Jehovah. I trust in you. In you. Come on, everybody say, hey. I believe. You are the God. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of wonder. Oh yeah. You are the God of powerful. I believe. 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 Come on, if you believe, come on, make some noise. Jehovah, I trust in you. In you. Oh Lord. Jehovah, I trust in you. In you. Come on, everybody say, I believe you. I trust in you. In you. Oh Lord. Jehovah, I trust in you. Everybody say, hey. I believe. You are the God. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of wonder. Oh, yeah. You are the God of powerful. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Come on. So long, bye-bye. Hey. So long, bye-bye. Come on. Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. So long, bye-bye. So long, bye-bye. Hey, come on. So long, bye-bye. Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. So long, bye-bye. So long, bye-bye. Hey, so long, bye-bye. Hey, so long, bye-bye. Goodbye to my trouble. Bye-bye. Goodbye to my sorrow. Bye-bye. Goodbye, fear. Bye-bye. You ain't welcome here. Bye-bye. Goodbye, sorrow. Bye-bye. You ain't welcome here. 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 Bye-bye. Goodbye to my trouble. Bye-bye. Goodbye to my pain now. Bye-bye. Goodbye, fear. Let's go. So long.